It's not clickbait. Let me explain to you on why I sold both my TQs and my SQs position due to uncertainty right now with the overall market. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky here with TechBuild Solutions, here with a super quick stock market update, just sharing with you my thought process behind my trades today. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. $5,200 on the day on SQQQ, and we have $17,527 on TQQQ. Obviously, with NASDAQ bouncing off of the moving average, just like we explained in today's earlier video, during my live session today, my team always likes to ask me, what is my focus? Not that my focus is always correct, but what's my focus for the day? And I like to look at different timeframes to get different perspectives for the overall market and maybe which direction the market might be going, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about my opinion. Direction is ultimately what's most important to me, right? NASDAQ, which is QQQ, previously has shown the pattern and the history to bounce and respect this moving average, which is this little green line that you see here. As you can see, it was retracing back to this moving average yesterday. During today's pre-market session, we were testing this moving average as a potential support zone, right? This ascending support zone. And just like clockwork, it held above the moving average. It then, on the closer time frames, began to actually show signs of higher highs and higher lows, and that's when we began to step on the gas. There were periods when it became very overbought, and I announced to my Learn Plan Profit team of, hey, we're not showing signs of progress no longer with NASDAQ. I'm going to liquidate and lock in my profits on TQQQ, and I'm going to go into SQQ. I played it safe. I locked in profits on SQs. I made them aware of what my intentions were every step of the way. And again, this is the beautiful thing about the market, is by being able to take a further step back, right? I could see this specific pattern, this reversal forming on the 1 hour time frame. And when looking at the closer time frames, I can also see that we are approaching a previous resistance range, meaning an overbought level where it tends to find and struggle to break above. And as we can see for NASDAQ market, based off of previous patterns, we have shown signs of a resistance here before. So when asking the question, why did I decide to sell both TQs and SQs? Does this mean that you should do the same? No, right? You should never copy anyone else when it comes down to trading. I'm just here to share my thought process with you, and you let me know in the comment section if you agree. I sold both sides of my trades because I'm uncertain of what the market's going to do. And if I don't know if it's going to continue to go up or if it's going to actually begin to pull back, then at that point, any open position that I have is a position that's open to risk. And one thing that I'm trying to get better at is not exposing myself to risk that I simply cannot tolerate or that I could potentially avoid to put myself in a less risky position. And that's it. There's no reason to overcomplicate it. There's no other emotions behind it. I'm uncertain. And anytime that I'm uncertain, like we've said, when in doubt, cash out, right? A little bit different of an approach. I do want to remind you that according to my economic reports, there are no economic reports that are set to be released tomorrow, Friday, June 9th. I will be trading live with the LPP team right at market open. It will be private and exclusive just to our LPP team. So if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, that's going to be the second link in the description down below. I do not have anything on the Federal Reserve's calendar that is to take place tomorrow, being Friday, June 9th. Let me know in the comment section if I'm mistaken. All I have to take place next week is, of course, on the 13th, we have the CPI data report, which is probably one of the most important economic reports that is set to be released, and that is going to be 1 hour before the market opens on Tuesday. I will be live streaming it for free on my YouTube channel. All I ask you is to subscribe, drop a thumbs up, and turn on your post notifications. If not, YouTube will not notify you. And then on Wednesday of next week, one day after that CPI data report, we have the FOMC meeting. This is when the Federal Reserve announces a rate hike, a rate pause, or a rate cut. This will be huge for the overall market because this could be the first potential rate pause in a while, which could mean this could be the very start of a potential Federal Reserve pivot. But of course, no one knows exactly what's going to happen, and this is why instead of trying to predict, we prepare by preparing to react, right? If you guys have any questions about what we talked about today, feel free to send me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, which is the first or third link in the description down below. And again, if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, that's going to be that second link in the description down below. And I'll see you tomorrow at market open. I appreciate your time. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.